Well, we're here with Lonnie Hiller, 1973 US Open champion, and I and all the viewers at home want to get your analysis of Cheetah's game right now.
Well, Jim, Cheetah is going through some swing changes and he hasn't quite dialed it in yet. It reminds me of the time I changed my swing only moments before I teed off at the Crosby Clambake in 1975. A tournament I subsequently won by 11 shots.
Yes, I remember that tournament. Do you think Cheetah is going through the same process that you did back at the Clambake?
Well, it has taken Cheetah a good 2 years to start to become comfortable with the changes that John Bowley has been implementing in Cheetah's game. It only took me a small bucket to change mine.
That's fascinating, Lonnie. I guess you didn't need as many reps as Cheetah does to lock it in. Which changes do you think Cheetah is having the biggest problem with?
Right now, he is trying to wait until impact before he holds the face off and dials in the squeeze fade, but he's holding it off too early. I remember holding the face off too early once back at the Glen Campbell Classic in 1978. The ball leaked to 12 feet right of the hole. I only won that tournament by 7 shots.
John Bowley has said he is trying to get Cheetah more on top of the ball. How do you feel about that advice?
I don't think that makes any difference. I've won tournaments on top of the ball, behind the ball, and in front of the ball. But he needs to learn to twist the face the correct direction when the club head first touches the ball.
Wow, that seems really hard to achieve. I mean, you must react in thousands of seconds.
Back in my playing days, I always reacted in millionths of seconds, but that is obviously not something you can teach someone. You can see in Cheetah's last shot that he reacted too early and opened the face too much at impact.
But Lonnie, it looked like he hit the ball on the toe of the club. Won't that cause the club to open a lot?
Not really. It depends on how you react when you feel the ball strike the toe. I once struck the ball on the toe when I was 14 years old. I decided to close the face more before the ball left the face to keep the ball from starting to the right. I also accelerated the club a little more to avoid losing distance on the shot. Because I was able to dial in the corrections, I still won the junior world title in the 18-year-old division. But again, this is all natural instinct.
What do you think is Cheetah's biggest challenge going forward?
Well, Jim, he tends to try to put backspin on all his shots. He needs to learn how to hit the trap draw and put topspin on the shot.
But Lonnie, don't all shots that go up in the air have backspin?
For the lesser players, the shots all have backspin, but the elite players add topspin to their shots in certain circumstances. If you want to win majors, you need to have topspin in your arsenal. Admittedly, I didn't learn to create topspin until I was 16 years old, but it came in handy in many tournaments afterwards.
How does one create topspin?
Well, don't try this at home, folks, but at impact, you bow the wrist forward and bend the left elbow. That will roll the face up the back of the ball and create topspin. But, again, don't make that move until the club first touches the ball.
Wow, Lonnie, that is incredible insight. What do you think Cheetah should do on this next shot?
In this situation, Jim, back in my heyday, I would start the ball to the right of the tree and draw it back toward the center of the green. Then at the end of the flight, I would have the ball fade back to the right to reach that pin position.